Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Automaton. Today, I'm going to be thanking Foxy Foxtastic. Thank you so much for your support and patronage. So as you can see behind me, if you recall, we last left off with building the arc furnace, and I said I would actually do a bunch of stuff with the wiring. Instead, I figured, you know what? Let's do it now. Oh crud. Take two. All right. So yeah. Anyway, I could put this here, mine up this little chiseled topper. There we go. And then I can put down another one of these here and here. Now the problem I'm going to run into, I think, is going to be in trying to get this. Let's see. I just need some planks to stand on or something. Oh no, wait. Scaffolding would be better. I've got some scaffolding. Let's use that. If I could potentially back off of this without falling, that would be fabulous. Can I? There we go. Ah, a working platform. All right. I suddenly regret deciding to build this back here for this one reason alone. But let's get this going. So if I look here, it says on the bottom right, facing side, no connection. If I hold sneak, opposite side, no connection. So then if I right click, I place a torch because I still have those darn torches in my offhand. So let's try that again. Sneak, right click, input, output, output. Oops. There we go. And output. Excellent. So this is just going to be an easier way for me personally to get these things connected in the way that I want. Of course, they can also store power this way, and I can have it just all connect up. I just realized these are all relays. That's a bad idea. I need to have connectors on all of these, which I should have some already in my inventory. No, I guess I did not equip those for some reason, but I've got them right here. 1, 2, 3, and then I can just plop these down on here. Those are all set for input, and on the opposite side is output, which is the side facing those plugs. And then I should be able to grab some HV wire and connect it up there. Now it's just a matter of getting this stuff up there. For now, I'm going to leave that makeshift scaffolding in place. Let's see if I can grab my trusty engineer's skyhook here and hop up here just to get up to the upper level. I really like the skyhook maneuverability. It's so much fun. All right, and then we need to find somewhere of the center of this contraption down below. So that's going to be this block here, which means that I'm going to need connections here. So I need a few of those posts that are hanging down so that I can have these connect around. All right, I'm going to go make a couple of those. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. I've got 7 of those now, and that should do. Just to make sure that I can get back up easier than the skyhook, I'm going to take the traditional method of climbing the ladder. And yeah, at this point, I need to do some cleanup of wires because I can run these things along the ceiling now. Make it look a little bit better, get rid of these posts and stuff. Should be good. Oh, it's nighttime. Doggone it. It's all right. Not to worry. I can still make this happen. So we're going to need one here, here, here. Looks a little bit wonky to start, but I think it's going to look pretty neat in the end. So let's do here, there, and I can't quite reach that side on this one. There. And then I'm also going to want this here. Perfect. Put this connection underneath. And I'm going to do the same thing with these ones. Underneath, underneath, and go around and underneath. There we go. Cool. So I now just need to drop down and connect up some wiring. I might as well click on one of these at the moment. There we go. And then get a snooze, and I'll be right back. All right, snooze is done. Now just to connect the last 2 wires here and here. And that makes this really cool, like, triple wire effect. And then just to make sure that everything is spread evenly, I'm just going to connect all of these across to over here. Wow, that sun. Oh my gosh. And then this all the way over to this one. That's going to be a little bit more challenging to reach. Let's grab the skyhook and rope down. And hopefully I can... No, I can't. What I can do, though, is place a post nearby and climb that to get up here, because those also work like scaffolding. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. And then that is probably... Yeah, you can see that the diesel generator... You probably can't hear it right now. You can see that it's working because it is currently filling all those power banks on the back of that unit. So this is actually a very short line that is going around there at the moment. Now to just get down. Let's head on up. And I think, I don't know if I can actually do this. And don't try this at home if you're on recent versions of Immersive Engineering, because you'll electrocute yourself really bad. But I think, there we go. I can head down. Oh no! Crap. So there's a sky hook I need to fix, or need to put in place at least. maybe I can have something running from here down there or something, but I keep on falling off the back side, which is really regrettable. But now this thing has power, and is this unit, these are still filling up, which is going to take a little bit. That's fine. It's not a constant power that I'm going to be needing, but here's the benefit of the arc furnace. Oh shoot, I can't show you yet because I need those rods. Ooh. Specifically graphite electrodes, which is going to require HOP graphite ingots, which is going to come from HOP graphite dust, which is going to come from, oh wait, that's right, a squeezer, which is going to be made from 8 coke dust, which is basically coal coke tossed into a crusher. So there's a bit of a process to it, but it's not too bad. I do want to make sure this stuff doesn't get like smelted up immediately. So I am going to need a bunch of coal coke, which I don't think I have much of, if any. In fact, coal, no, I don't. In fact, I think it's time that I start turning some into coal coke, because it's going to take a whole bunch to do it. This is working out quite well. Look at that. 10 skulls already. How are we doing for coal? 9 blocks. I'll take it. So I'm going to go turn these into coal coke. Actually, wait, I can take the shortcut. I forgot I've got this area here, provided that I don't accidentally fall. Everything is like designed in my base so that I end up falling and hurting myself. This is not a good design process. But I can now put these in there. I might have to start voiding this off soon because this is just way too much. I suppose I could put another one in place here, but then getting by this is going to be very difficult. Maybe I can move it back a step or something. I don't know. It's a bit awkward. I could just break the tank and move it over one. And then I'd have space for 2. And then I could do that. That could work. I've got some coal coke in here though. So let me go toss this straight into the machine here. If I could just click up here. And no, I don't want to do the blocks themselves. I want to do that. Now just to make sure, one goes in, should come out. Yep, coal coke dust, and it just sits there not doing anything. That's what I wanted. I did not want to reprocess this into something. So let's just get that all ground up real quick, because this thing runs pretty darn fast these days, and you know it could run even faster, I think, if I get some lubricant on this thing, which could be pretty good. But let's see, if I grab this, I think I can use the squeezer here to make some HOP graphite ingots. Yes, maybe? Seems to be, wait, this makes plant oil. I'm squeezing the wrong thing. Is it? Wait, this is fermenter, which it has run out of water. I forgot about that. That's kind of a problem. I forgot that I still have a manual process going on with this. So let's just click in here real quick. And then it should be, there we go. And then this will resume with the corn, making that. And this actually, let's take all these out. I know I've got plant oil currently being made, whatever produced. Grab this. There we go. All right, it's starting to process now. I think... Oh, yeah, the power. I forgot. This is on passive power. And the passive power is also being used to generate the mob farm. So that's a bit slow, but it's doing it. You can see in the bottom right there. One little process at a time. Oh, so slow. But I think these make those. And then those are used to make graphite electrodes. 4 will make a half of one? Really? No, 4 in an engineer's workbench with the right blueprint will make 100% of one. So I will need a lot more HOP graphite. Oh, crud. So yeah, I need a whole lot of coal coke. How we doing? Is this thing been processing? Oh, it's so slow. And I'm like removing the power from this as well. Looks like I might need some power boosting going on here to get some of this stuff working, because I've got my passive power system and my active power system, which is reliant upon the amount of fuel levels we have, which are actually quite high, in fact. But I don't want to just like run it out. If I connect the passive power system to it, it will then drain eventually all of my diesel power, or all of the diesel that I have stored. I would rather use that for the large tasks. And perhaps add on to the lower voltage stuff. Maybe even replace the lower voltage with high voltage coil and high voltage connections. That might allow it to better transfer, keep a bit more of the power, and also able to power more stuff. I mean, I've got those basement generators right now and a windmill. I also have a water mill or two that I could probably plug into place. I was thinking of doing some Mekanism today, but I don't know, maybe... I guess I don't need to show you the arc furnace stuff right now. This is just going to passively do things. Take this out, put these back in, take that out, and we'll just, at the end of the episode, maybe I will check the state of this. We've got one more block of coal coke. That's a start, but that's going to be a very slow process regardless. So yeah, I think that maybe we do just work on the... making some Mekanism machines. And then we can make some electrodes and recycle some junk out of the inventory system into useful materials. So for now, let's put away some of the immersive engineering stuff that I won't be needing at the moment. I don't even know what to do with this little electrum sheet metal item here. Did I just throw it on the floor? I did. Come here. I don't want to lose the bits at least. I guess I could just chunk it up into my bits bag, which is nearing being very full. Real quick. Place it down, and then just, we'll do cube size. There. It all goes into here, except for like one bit of each. And I can put them away. All right, so let's check out the quests. I've already got some going, but we're going to go with this. Metallurgic Infuser, which is like the heart, soul, and all beginnings of anything Mekanism. Mekanism is an advanced tech mod that adds a lot of cool machines, generators, and tools that enable advanced resource processing and power generation. With Mekanism, you can produce up to 5 ingots per ore, produce millions of RF per tick, and parallel process up to 7 items at once. The first step is to get a Metallurgic Infuser, which allows you to infuse iron and osmium ingots with redstone to produce enriched alloy and basic control circuits respectively. The alloy can be further infused with diamonds and refined obsidian to make more advanced alloys for more advanced machines and upgrading your circuits to more advanced versions. And then just by making this, you get some more basic control circuits and enriched alloys, which is cool. So, Metallurgic Infuser. All right, so we've got some stuff going on in here. Actually, I just realized I put away my Immersive Engineering crate that I had been toting around with me. But I think I might need some of this stuff, like one of these generator blocks now that I'm looking at it. Metallurgic Infuser requires an osmium block. That shouldn't be too bad. Also going to need an HV capacitor. I've got those. 4 steel sheet metal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to need one of these HV capacitors, an energy cell from Applied Energistics 2, and an engineering processor from Applied Energistics 2, which I might actually have that. Let's move these around. Because I think that's what it was, right? It was the diamond version. Yes. So I just need redstone in the... Actually, no, I don't need that either. I just need a piece of silicon. And then I can take this out, put this in, and that'll make me one. Cool. I know it's not automated, but it's really all I need at this point, because it makes it almost instantly. Now, at least at this point, I might need it to auto-process in the future. Energy cells. Well, those aren't bad either. I could probably make those in here. All right, I'm going to need to process a little bit of my Fluix crystals, which I'm finding I'm going to run out of at this point. So maybe it is a good idea that I start like duplicating those like you guys are suggesting. Let's toss those in for now, since I only need the 4. Gosh, that thing is so fast. That crusher is so good, especially in comparison to my like just heated furnaces. But let's grab this, and I can make myself a regular old energy cell. And then I think I should have everything I need to make one. Yes, indeed, metallurgic infuser. Get. Quest complete. And I think that gets me these items. Claim. So now we've got, oh, look, more exchangers. We've got more stuff. Enriching for success. But I think that this is going to be very key, because the use for this, let's see. Actually, that's for upgrading. To make a basic infusing factory. But a metallurgic infuser, we can make reinforced alloy, atomic alloy, bronze ingots, podzol? Huh, okay. Refined obsidian dust, whole rum, no gas stored. Interesting. No idea what that even is. And other items. These aren't what I'm looking for. Ah, here we go. Base control circuits, enriched alloys, refined, etc. What I'm looking for basically is all of those ingredients that we can make with that are going to be very important, because let's bring this along. Because I want to make those free runners. These here, which are made with basic control circuits, enriched alloys, which I think I just got some of those. Yes, I did. But I did not get these energy tablets, which will take some enriched alloys. So I could probably make those just by dumping these in the system. Let's make that real quick. We need a couple of these, right? 1, 2. And then I could toss those back in the system. And then do this. Oh, really? All right, I will take them out manually. Because they've got MBT data, it just does not want to post it in their free runners. Yay! Now this is actually going to mess me up considerably, but this is going to be great around the base. The idea is, I put those on, I will lose my fire resistance and resistance effect because I'm breaking the set. But when powered, yeah, there it goes. When powered, I should be able to auto step up surfaces. And I think I've got my charging station upstairs. So let's go up here without rushing this time, because that's what I did last time, and I ended up falling down several times. There's my charging station. I gotta come up with a better spot for this. Does it actually work? It is. It's working. And it's ready. Cool. Now I put these on, and I'm good to go. And automatically I will walk up and over 1 block height. Yes, it's so good. Okay. And can I enchant these? I can. With protection and stuff. And I don't think that they give me any. Yeah, when on feet, Mekanism free runners. Mode regular. Oh. Can I change modes with this? Let me look at my key bindings. Huh, it says that there is. What was that? I just pressed H and it did stuff. Mode disabled. Huh. Does something happen? No, it just says that. That's all. Okay, fair enough. And I think if I fall from a good distance, it negates the damage I would take at the expense of power in the boots, I think. Yep, there we go. Negated, and it took out a little bit of the power there. Neat. Cool. Okay. How are we doing for coal? Grab a couple more blocks while I'm at it. Toss this in the processing. All right, so there are many other really cool things that Mekanism can do besides just provide you with a couple of new ores or materials. You need to get up a better way of charging this thing. I don't really have a spot to plug it in at this point. And I don't even know if it plugs in properly to any of this stuff. The area that I had in mind for putting these down is up in the attic, actually. It's a small space. The smaller Mekanism machines should fit okay in there. At least I think they will. Let's jump up here. Kind of like how this is almost maze-like. Up here. And I was thinking I might be able to run some power through the floor of one of these things here. So I think... Actually, what is this? Oh, right. The Mischief one. Oh, I has a sad. But I was thinking, this is really pretty. So pretty. It's a good view. But I was thinking that I would try running some cables up here. But I think because of that, it's time that I upgrade some of the cables that I currently have. Yeah, definitely. Because what do I got in here? Not too much, some blueprints. That's about it. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to upgrade a bunch of the power that is running around here with high voltage, as well as a way of plugging into the floor above into the passive system, so that I can just run off of that. And if I, because these are only going to be used as needed, I don't think I'm going to have them constantly running. I guess I could have them running off of this power instead because of that. I hadn't thought of that. So this is 1, 2, 3 blocks high. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get power up there. I suppose I could run it through this wall, like I did here, and then connect up and try running it through the wall again. But then again, I still don't even know if these things connect like that. So let's try this right now. Do I have any LV? Of course not. I've got HV out there. I can plug into that. So let's try it this way. I have a hammer in my backpack. So I could put this to output and then place this here. Yep, okay. It accepts power from at least the capacitors. So that's a good thing. And I don't know if it retains the power in it. It does. Okay. So then let's turn this back off. I could feasibly just have HV capacitors in the walls or even in the floor. Oh, yeah, that would work really well. I could just have the HV capacitor in the floor. Why didn't I think about that? Oh, that's good. Okay. And then that could transfer the power going upstairs into... Heck, I could have a bank of those things. Because these are not that difficult to make. I mean, it's a block of lead, but, you know, lead isn't as much of a problem. Aluminum / aluminium, because there's two different ones here. Some treated wood and some redstone makes one of those. I can make a bunch of those. Okay, it's all coming together, folks. We're going to get this right. In the meantime, I might make a few more cables, connectors, and relays for HV, so we can replace our passive power system and clean up this wiry mess of doodads up here. All right, so I've got a whole bunch of HV wire cables or coils, HV wire connectors, a decent amount of relays, and a bunch of HV capacitors. First thing I think I'm going to do is just break all of this and then work my way up from there, because then I will be able to follow the power line. All right, stage 1 is done here with the basement, and I have it hooked up to a couple of HV capacitors. Go up here, and instead of having this like going over my head really awkwardly, I figured I could just have it go here. And yeah, I know that the shading is broken on this one, but we can do this. Output here, put a connector, and then I can still go downstairs, right? Yes, I can. Then just connect this up above. Which will take a little bit of doing because I'm going to have to kind of climb this a little bit. Should be interesting. Yeah. Okay, connector. Then we need one of these. Oh, crud. Okay, this. Yeah, they're trying to multiple linking. I tried linking the whole stack. That didn't work. Oh, hey, wait. Maybe this will work. Okay. Did it actually stretch that distance? I know it goes a good ways. Wow, yes it did. Okay, so that worked. Now just to head on down here, and just to make sure. So it comes down and connects straight through to this, which then goes down and so on. Looks like it's currently just sitting there. Why is this? Oh no, it's increasing 1.3. It was 1.2, and I've got a connection here, but I still need to fix that outside. So I think that's the next part, is that we start connecting up a bunch of that exterior stuff. Yeah, right there. That's the spot. Can I? Yeah, I brought some dirt with me, just for this reason. Break this. Put this here. Hammer it. And it connects right through. That's cool. Okay. Connect this to something else. And in this case, we're going to just remove that one. Perfect. Okay, and now to continue on from here, we're definitely going to need to remove these, which these are all LV as well. Do I have enough? I've got 5 HV capacitors still. I might have enough for this. Probably should be using scaffolding as well, but oh well. For now, this should work. Then I can take these out and use them for God knows what. Maybe some kind of super backup or something. And then I'll put this here, here, and here. And then, of course, as before, facing side, input, other side, output, input, input, output, and output. And then I just need, again, one of these connecting here, which actually I don't even know if I need that one. Now that I think about it, because this could connect, I could put this right here. Yeah, and that lines up better. Okay, I like that. So I think I can save myself a relay by doing this. For now, let's do a bit of this. Put all these connectors in place. All right, so I've cleaned up all the wires on the inside, and this is where it can start getting a little bit nicer, at least I hope so. So to start, we're going to put connectors on all the positions that are going to need connecting. In other words, whoa, I'm not used to these free runners yet. Oh my gosh. So I can jump up here. No? There we go. Up there. And I'm not going to have my charging station up here anymore. There's those. And oh, there's one more down here. I forgot. I need to... Wait, come on, get up here. Put one here. But the idea is that I then have mirrored above them connectors, or relays rather, straight above these on the ceiling. This is how I've often kept things looking a little better. It might look a little bit wiry, but at least it's not like kind of draping across paths and stuff. And then I just have it all connecting to the back at a similar location. Now in this case, I'm just going to have everything connecting along the back wall. Let's put this here, here. I could always reduce the number of these relays being used if I really want, but I think in this case, I'm going to keep it going to match up with all of these. And then I think I can even use this one over there. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, right there. Okay, so let's start at the end and work our way back. Here, and then connect here, connect there. I hope I have enough wire. There's a lot of wire being used here, because each one of these connections is a wire. Yeah, I've got plenty of wire. I've got like a whole nother like half stack besides this. And then here. Now what I could have done is, you know, like had these two connect back to the same one, but or just like had these connect across to each other or whatever, but I don't know. I'm going for the whole feeling of everything being at right angles here, at least inside. and then here to here. And now everything should be getting power again. Yep, there it goes. It's continuing. Excellent. So now it doesn't look quite so messy. We've got all the wires up and out of the way. It's not across anybody's face anymore. It doesn't look all diagonal and weird. It does a little bit here. If I could raise this up one more outside, that would make things just right. Do I still have the crate? No, I left the crate downstairs. That's too bad because I've got this hole where I had a capacitor that I need to fill. Yeah, I could raise this up. It's going to mean reconnecting a few things, but I'm just going to fix this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just got a triple HV capacitor bank going on here, outputting up there. This one goes into the next one, goes into the next one. As you can see, power there. Slowly, maybe increasing, I don't know. I just connected it to a whole bunch of stuff, so in fact, it's not connecting because it's not connected. So I need to fix that. But that fixes that little bit. Let's see if I can land over here properly and reconnect this stuff here to, oh right. Haha, forgot. I was missing a few bits. And then that to there, and that should be passing its power up above to the topmost one. I can put these back, connect all my bits, and I think I've got power in the attic now. And there we have it. You can see power is increasing on the upstairs HV capacitor. I did have to kind of break out a few of these bits and pieces to get this over here, but not to worry, I have an ease of access to get over to that side of the roof very, very simply. Just go out the window. And be careful when you know, run around out here because I could easily fall to my... Actually, I'd be just fine. With my free runners on, I think I'll be okay. Then I can put this back in place. Cool. And then we now have power down here. And I can just plunk down more HV capacitors along this wall, making a giant like power bank of sorts. It doesn't look that pretty, but I'm going to have machines in front of it. So let's sneak and input. Actually, I don't need the opposite side on that one. What I do need, though, is to place these sequentially and set up the sides one at a time. So this needs to be output, output, and then I can place a capacitor down, and then we can do output, output, then place another capacitor down, output, output, and so on. And then with this, I should be able to place the metallurgic infuser, for instance, right here. And then I can place the charging station right there. Yep, and it is fully charged. And then I just have this power bank of stuff going on, which is pretty darn cool. I'm liking that quite a bit. I think I'm all right with those having the blue shining through. And that's the beginnings of Mekanism upstairs. Oh, and the rewiring. Man, that has been going on for quite some time. I've been wanting to do that, but hey, we got it. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. If so, be sure to give a like and let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, we currently have a contest that we're going to be starting next week. It's more of a competition or a challenge, a speedrun challenge that involves a mod pack that was made very simply by yours truly so that you guys could try it out. Trying to speedrun your way through Immersive Engineering. Can I open this door, please? No, I can't. Anyway, Immersive Engineering, Ender.io, and of course, Astral Sorcery. So if you guys want to check it out, there will be a link at the end here. You probably see it up on the top there, anywhere. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.